Plus screens, Esquivel to Garcia, off the deflection, Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three, bang! Santa Maria! There's Warner, here comes a headed jam, counted for two. Field, adios, and the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved! What a game. Perez, that's my play, off the backboard, counting, and a win! And a win! Brian Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go nuts, and why not? And good evening, welcome everyone into the RSL broadcast tonight, coming to you from Corpus Christi, Texas. Tonight, home of the Corpus Christi Mustangs of King High School. Tonight, a 6A bi-district playoff battle between the 29 6A Harlan Hawks and the 36A Lady Bulldogs from Laredo Alexander. I'm Billy Watson, Real Sports Live tonight. A 2 and 3 seed going at it. Lots to talk about of these both teams. A lot of similarities and a lot of differences in how their season went. One's a 2, one's a 3, obviously. We'll start with the Harlan Lady Hawks coming into this one. They're coming in 12 and 4 in district play, 15 and 8 on the year, led by Terry Barton, the head coach of the Lady Hawks. Harlan came into this one. They had to quarantine during the Christmas break, or rather after the Christmas break, and then the last 2 weeks, they've played 7 games. And that's a lot of games, folks. And actually, as a matter of fact, last week, they went 4-0 and clinched the second seed in the playoffs. So they come into this one as the 2 seed out of 29 6A. A lot of good players on this team, led by Amani Jarrett, Jada Mangum, and Hannah Gallegos, the 3 seniors out there, Jada Wise and Analia Roa, and Janae Henry. Good senior squad. Jay Bettis as well, the Lady Hawks. We'll turn it over now to the Laredo Alexander side now. The Bulldogs, the 3 seed in a very tough district. Talked to Coach Yvonne Medellin before the game, and I also did with Coach Terry Barton, and I appreciate both of their talks. And similar season once again. Alexander went into quarantine for a little bit, had some time off from basketball, and right when they came back, they had to play the defending champs and the current 2 seed, Laredo United South and United. And they lost to both of them, as you would expect, coming back from quarantine. That's the usual case. And Coach Medellin said, man, it's tough. Our district's tough. We beat up on each other. They had to play Harlingen out of the gate as well, a familiar playoff foe. And that actually will be the next matchup. The winner of tonight's game will play the winner of Edinburgh Vela and Harlingen. So look out for that game tonight as well. That game starting momentarily as well. Also a broadcast here on Real Sports Live. You can check that out on our YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter at Real Sports Live. Share the link as well, folks. That's how we get our word out to fans. Everybody had a few fans come up and ask, hey, how we're streaming the game. That's Rio Sports Live, RIO Sports Live on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. And don't forget to check out our website, realsportslive.com, and our Instagram at Rio Sports Live as well for exclusive content, player of the game photos, mentions, and more content. We've even gotten in on the latest trend with the album cover. So go ahead and give us a like on all our platforms. And a good crowd on hand here at Corpus Christi King High School, home of the Mustangs, but tonight home of a winner that will send them into the second round of the playoffs in a matchup with Harlingen or Edinburgh Vela. Harlan, Laredo Alexander, the matchup tonight. All eyes on this gym here at Corpus Christi King High School. We'll take a quick break, bring you some of the sponsors that help keep float this ship. Back after this for the pregame show here on Real Sports Live. See you later, touchdown.
A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibadas, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it.
Back here on the pregame show, Laredo Alexander in the white uniforms tonight. They'll be the home team in this gym tonight here at Corpus Christi King High School. San Antonio Harlan wearing the black and blue tonight, coming out of District 29 6A. They had to play a lot of tough teams. Corpus Christi Clark was one of them, who's currently ranked number 7 in the TGCA poll and 16 in the TABC poll. Laredo United, as I mentioned, beating Alexander. They're ranked in the 20s in TABC. So both of these teams have been through the ringer and have seen their share of tough teams. And they're both pretty good, tough 2 and 3 seeds, which is why we saw this game and like, hey, this is a good matchup because they'll play the winner of Edinburgh Vela and Harlingen. Also a broadcast you can capture tonight on Rio Sports Live. That next matchup will be a battle between one of the Valley's top teams and one of the next area's better teams as well. If you're just tuning in, folks, the pregame show here, San Antonio Harlan and Laredo Alexander getting ready to take the floor and introduce the starting lineups and the national anthem. That will be coming up in 2 minutes. On the rosters tonight, Harlan's Lady Hawks include Kayston Young, Jade Perez, Imani Jarrett, Jada Mangum, Hannah Gallegos, Layla Conley, only a sophomore and actually is the leading scorer on the team. Emma Flores, Jada Wise, Analia Roa, Vivian Villa, who will play the 5 tonight, a 5'10 junior, Jada Henry, as well as Ariel Gordon. And like I said, they played 7 games in 2 weeks and went 4-0 last week to get that 2nd seed locked in a very tough district. And speaking of tough districts, Alexander did the same thing. 16-5 on the year, 8-4 in district, locked up the 3 seed. Co-district champions were Laredo United and Laredo United South. Both teams beating Alexander and capturing a co-district championship as the 1 and 2 seeds in the playoffs. Tiffany Alvarado, Ariel Valdez, Dianira Granados, Jacqueline Rendon, Sofia Villar, Kayla Herrera, who's averaging double figures for this Lady Bulldog team, Christina Sandoval, Alexia Badera, Abigail Arce, Kayla Bernal, Samantha Carranza, Sofia Villalobos, and Genesis de la Cruz. Both teams have different styles of play, and we'll see that coming up here, folks. The introductions in the starting lineup coming up. We'll send it down to the court for that.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
That'll say the intro to the starting lineups. For Harlan, it'll be Amani Jarrett, Jada Mangum, Hannah Gallegos, Layla Conley, a sophomore, and once again leading the team in scoring for Harlan, and Vivian Villa at the 5. Waiting the Lady Bulldogs to enter the court. Here they come now. Out there will be Sofia Villalobos, Samantha Cadranza, Kayla Herrera, as well as Alexia Barrera. And in the center circle, the jump, Ariel Valdez. Underway in the girls' bi-district 6A playoff. Lady Bulldogs control it and will get the ball to start. Fans again, share the link, tag your friends, tell anyone that may not know that this game's going on. First point of the game falls for Ariel Valdez with the fadeaway 2. And the Lady Bulldogs get on the board first. A loud gym this will be tonight between the 2 and 3 seeds. Nearly lost there as it's kept alive by Villa. Bounce pass in from Mangum. Back to Villa and stolen away by Barrera. Bringing it up is Sofia Villalobos. Villalobos, before she got it away, traveled. Harlan will get it along the side. 7:20 to go here in this first quarter. Bringing it up, Christina Sandoval, or check that, Layla Conley, like I said, the leading scorer. Nice pass underneath, inside out game. 3 on the way from Jared is missed. Offensive board by Mangum, able to keep it alive. Extra pass from Gallegos to Conley for 3 is off, poked away and stolen again. Kept alive by Villa and thrown up to Mangum at half court. Near the King logo, the swing into the corner is a drive from Gallegos. Left hand floater off the front of the rim and in. Knotted up at 2. Here comes Herrera. Averaging double figures and leading this Alexander team. Gets it over to Sofia Villalobos. Head fakes over and dishes it under to Valdez at the top. Near the volleyball line, pressure comes from Mangum. She sags off. Villalobos cross court to Kayla Herrera, extra pass. Barrera back up top to Herrera, nothing doing. They get it to the corner. Villalobos lines up a 3, too strong, miss, rebounded by Mangum. Here comes Harlan. Out of 29 6A, entry pass inside. Vivian Villa brings it out, crosses back over into traffic, reverses it out to Jarrett, up top to Gallegos and into the corner to Mangum. Double team comes her way and gets it out wisely. Dangerous pass and kept alive in by Jarrett, into the corner to Villa. Villa drives, kick out, open shot there for Gallegos, no good. Offensive board by Gallegos, or checked out by Mangum. 3 on the way from Villa, that one missed. Good box out there from Ariel Valdez, and here come the Lady Bulldogs. Led by Herrera, she gets into the left corner. High arcing pass over to Villalobos, back to Herrera. She drives baseline, poked from behind and stolen. Down Main Street comes Mangum, goes under and is fouled. First free throws of the night will go to Harlan. Jada Mangum being aggressive, has the first basket of this game. 2 shots coming up for her. Mangum, a senior, 5'6". First free throw for her, rattles in. Harlan gets the lead back. Again, fans, if you're just tuning in, share the link on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, tell your friends that this game is going on tonight. Second free throw gets the friendly roll. 4-2 lead for Harlan. Both teams evenly matched coming into this one. A 2 and 3 seed at 12 and 4 against 8 and 4, so they got the same amount of losses in district play. Pretty even records on paper, and they match up pretty well height-wise. That pass thrown into the backcourt. Let's see if it was tip. They do call tip, and it's controlled by Villalobos. Bounce passes it to Herrera. She's bumped. Ball stolen by the Lady Hawks. Bringing it up is Gallegos. Extra pass into the corner. Try to get it over there to Mangum and thrown away. Under 5 minutes to go in this first quarter. A loud gym here at Corpus Christi King High School. If you're tuning in on Facebook, give us a shout where you're watching. We'll give you a shout out here on the air as well. Made the trip from the Valley all the way to Corpus. Not a bad drive in this cold weather, as a shot there missed by Valdez. Poked away in the backcourt by Carranza. Here comes the Lady Hawks. That one thrown out as it was deflected.
3-2 slash. There you go. Good call.
Villa to inbound and does so. Gives it up top to Layla Conley. Leading scorer. Got to watch her if you're Laredo Alexander. Into the corner, Villa drives, bumped, throws a high arcing pass out to center court to Gallegos. Back into the corner, Layla Conley lies up a three. It rattles around the rim and missed. Rebound secured by Carranza, pushed up ahead to Herrera. 4:15 to go in the opening period. Winner plays the winner of Harlingen and Edinburgh Vela. Lined up three, rattles in. 3-pointers good for Villalobos. Alexander gets the lead back. And that three took forever to come down. A soft touch there. Cross-court pass all the way to Jarrett. Another one nearly stolen away as Alexia Barrera tried to gamble. Jarrett drives, kick out for the corner. Mangum three, no good. Secured by Carranza. And here comes Laredo Alexander with the lead. They swing it all the way to Barrera. Near the Harlan bench, entry pass into the post, kick out. Barrera, corner three, up and in. Threes, please, for Alexander. Barrera's first basket and a 4-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Jarrett tries to drive, takes a step in. Oh, what a finish there. Nifty footwork, and Mangum able to finish in traffic. 6 points for her and all 6 for the Lady Hawks. 3-point lead, that one thrown away. Costly turnover, a chance for Harlan to tie it up here. Subs coming into the game. Janae Henry stands at 5'9" as well. It's Ariel Gordon and Jada Wise. Conley brings it up into the post to Henry. Poked back by Gordon and fakes a pass. Takes a dribble inside. Conley floater up and no good. Rebounded down low by Genesis De La Cruz, also in the game for Laredo Alexander. Herrera, nice pass down low. Got off the chest of a Harlan defender. That was Gordon who thought that was off of her, but they're going to stay here with Laredo Alexander. Villalobos to inbound it, gets it up top to Herrera. Herrera passed out to Alexia Barrera. That one rattled, no good. She has a three already. Here comes Mangum, all 6 points of the game by her. Tipped away, kept alive by Henry. Layla Conley arcs a pass over into the corner. Baseline drive, extra pass, nice feed to Henry. Can't put it in. De La Cruz couldn't control it and fouled as the ball fell into the hands of Vivian, or check that, Janae Henry. Hugo Garcia watching for Laredo. Yeah, we understand it's a lot of traveling to do, especially with the COVID, or not the COVID weather, the cold weather that we're having. So we appreciate you fans for tuning in tonight. Yeah, it's a loud gym. Socially distanced, of course. We're up on the other side on our own. Clock starts, inbounds from Henry back to Conley. Cross-court pass all the way over to Emma Flores, also in the game for Harlan. Back to Layla Conley, only a sophomore. To Mangum, all 6 points for her with 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Dishes over to Aaliyah Gordon. Pass deflected out of bounds, stays here with Harlan. Good hands there from Tiffany Alvarado. Another sub coming in. Hannah Gallegos comes back into the game, as well as Vivian Villa. Villa gets it into the backcourt. Emma Flores. Alexander in a zone defense, looks like. Ariel Gordon trying to get it out as Alvarado was pressuring her into the corner. Vivian Villa, double teamed. Takes her time, cuts there. Nice pass to Villa, keeps it alive. Fadeaway J there, no good. Off to the right, ball will stay, or will be reversed to Laredo Alexander. $1:30 to go in this opening period. A good one in 6A by district. The winner here plays the winner up top between Edinburgh Vela and Harlingen. Entry pass into De La Cruz. She fades away and is fouled 1:22 to go. De La Cruz will get the first free throws for her on the night. As I mentioned before, Harlan coming to this one after 4 straight wins last week. That's right, last week they played 4 games, won them all, secured the 2 seed. First free throw is off for Laredo Alexander. Came back from quarantine just after Christmas, had to play Laredo United South and Laredo United, who were the eventual co-champions of the district. Tough sides and tough seasons for both teams, but hey, they're playing tough basketball against really good teams. Both free throws missed. Still a 2-point lead, all 6 points scored by Jada Mangum. Into the corner goes Ariel Gordon, brings it out, reverses it to Flores near the logo. Tipped away, stolen. Here come the Lady Bulldogs, a 3-on-1. Herrera with the layup. 10-6 Laredo Alexander. All the way across court to Gordon. Villa all the way over, back to Gallegos. She dials a 3, too strong. Offense, and that'll be a foul from behind against Janae Henry. Sub comes in, Jada Mangum. They need some offensive spark, and they'll bring her in for that. With 46 on the dot to go here in the first quarter. Again, fans, give us a shout out where you're watching from on Facebook and YouTube and on Twitter. Share the link, subscribe, like, and follow us. 40 seconds to go. Herrera dribbling, floats a pass inside, and there it is. Samantha Carranza on the board. Double 6, and it's 12 for Alexander. Underhanded layup, no good, but she's fouled. That'll be Gallegos, who just came back into the game, going to the free throw line. First one for her falls. Gallegos, her first basket of the game, and the first point scored by a player other than Mangum. Both teams size up well, not a player above 6 foot. And everyone pretty much matches up pretty well. 23 seconds to go. Both free throws made by Gallegos, 2 for her in this first quarter. 20 seconds to go. Herrera will dribble it out, has De La Cruz. Carranza in there in the corner. Alvarado, and on to her left side as well. Villalobos, Herrera into the corner. Alvarado, high arcing pass. De La Cruz comes up with it. Poked the hand. Villalobos goes up. Will that count? No. Shot missed. 12-8 lead here in the 6A bi-district round between Harlan and the Lady Bulldogs of Laredo Alexander. Bulldogs lead. Second quarter coming up after this.
Concession stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the concession stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the concession stand.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Second quarter underway as Harlan will get the ball to start. Possession arrow will go to the Lady Bulldogs next. Original lineup, Mangum with 6 as well, will inbound it into the leading scorer, Layla Conley, who's been scoreless here in this first quarter. They'll get it in, and here is Imani Jarrett, swung to the corner from Gallegos, over to Conley. Vivian Villa also the game. Mangum drives, takes a power dribble, gets it off the backboard and in. 8 points here in the first half for her. All the way across court, nearly stolen by Mangum. Herrera dribbling around, a 2-3 zone being played by the Lady Hawks. Entry pass to De La Cruz on the elbow. Here's Herrera, takes a dribble inside, penetrates, layup or shot no good. Offensive board put back up and in by Villalobos. Villalobos with 5 in the game. Pass in the middle in this half-court pressure. Villa rattles it in. First basket for Villa. And back and forth we go to start this second quarter. This is Herrera guarded by Jarrett. Herrera. Wow, what a shot in the double clutch. And a timeout called by Coach Medellin real quick. What a tough shot that was. Check it out on the replay, man. Herrera coming down. You'll see Herrera here. Just what a tough shot that was. Kept it herself the entire way as well. Double clutches it, banks it in. Take a quick 30-second break here on Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Back here after the Alexander timeout, 16-12 lead for the Lady Bulldogs after the double clutch shot made by Herrera. That's her first basket of the game. Here we go, under 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Corner try for Gallegos is good. And what a way to respond for Harlan out of the Alexander timeout. Puts the lead down to 1 for the Lady Bulldogs. 6:30 to go. Deep 3 on the way. Whoa! Villalobos with the range. Back up to a 4-point lead. Here come the fireworks in this one. A much anticipated first round matchup. Here's Gallegos, hit the last 3. Gets it up to Jarrett. Jarrett back to Gallegos. Same spot. Can't rattle it in. Poked away by De La Cruz and secured by Herrera. She races up. 1-on-4. Takes it herself. And can't get it to fall. Wow. Well, it'll be a game of shots, and we'll see. We've seen a lot of shooting so far. Herrera will go to the line, and man, look at this deep 3 from Villalobos. Didn't even hesitate. Herrera will go to the line for 2. Herrera has 2 points in the game thanks to that double clutch shot she made earlier. First one for her off the back iron, no good. Sub coming in as Gallegos comes out, brings in Ariel Gordon. Junior guard sitting at 5'9". She'll step into the free throw blocks. Herrera, the second free throw coming up. Free throw is in. Laredo with 3 in the game. Under 6 minutes to go here in this first half. Again, folks, thank you for tuning in tonight to the 6A bi-district round between Laredo, Alexander, and Harlan. Gordon out. Mangum. 3 is good from Mangum. She's got 11 here in the first half. And a big 3 to answer there. One-handed pass. Whoa, good vision from Herrera to De La Cruz. And a timeout called by Harlan. The Lady Bulldogs playing fancy and lead 22-18. Timeout called. Back after this. You're watching Real Sports Live. See you later. Touchdown. Back here after the Harlan timeout, a couple good looks thrown in from Herrera. And man, her vision has been really good this first half. A couple of assists coming off of Herrera. As we start after the timeout, Mangum trying to pace her team. Mangum has 11 of the team's 18 here in the first half. High arcing pass to Tiffany Alvarado all the way over back to the point, Kayla Herrera. Herrera drives, can't find a lane, gets it into the corner, back to Alvarado, looking to post up, drives the right side. Mid-range shot, no good, rebounded by Conley. Here comes Conley and the Lady Hawks. Gordon drives, kicks out to Jarrett for a corner three. That one no good. Offensive board by Ariel Gordon. And it'll be foul underneath. Good board there from Gordon. Sub coming in, Ariel Valdez back in the game for the Lady Bulldogs with 4:55 to go in the first half. Trying to get it in, Conley finds a cutting Gordon. Gordon puts it in, soft touch there. Nice inbound play to trigger the easy basket for Gordon, and that's her first basket of the game. Herrera back on offense, leading the point. Herrera dribbling around, finally fires to the corner to Alvarado, looking to get to the post via Lobos. Roberta Cadranza, check that. Back over to Herrera. Fires the left hand, two, no good. Offensive board on the air ball from Alvarado. Swung up top to Villalobos. She'll try another volleyball three, no good. Herrera, nobody chased down the board. Banked it off the backboard and misses, but she'll shoot two. It's two shots, and they're bringing in a sub. Not sure what they're talking about here with Coach Terry Barton of the Harlan Lady Hawks. They will shoot two. Usually you'll bring in the sub after the first shot, but they'll bring her in anyway. As the official talks with Coach Barton, the first free throw is in for Herrera. 4 in the game for her. Only 4 points, and man, her vision has been pretty good. 3-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Second free throw coming up for Herrera. Makes it 5 for her on the night. 24-20. 14 fouls on both sides. No one in danger of getting into the penalty early. Here's a Conley try from 3, no good. Offensive board, Gordon put it back up and in. Gordon doing work down low, the dirty work as they call it. She's hyped, and so is the bench for the Lady Hawks. Under 4 to go in the first half. Herrera drives, scoops a pass stolen by Villa and fouled from behind. And here come the Harlan fans. 15 foul on Laredo Alexander. Gallegos checks back into the game. Amani Jarrett will get a rest. Villa in the game as well as Conley. Here come the Lady Hawks. They trail by 2. Down by as much as 6. Villa bounces a pass back over to Conley. Working against a 3-2 zone from the Lady Bulldogs. Gallegos looking, gets it inside. Villa takes a dribble, spins it out. Good footwork. Firing her threes. Gordon follows her shot off the miss. Villa offensive board. Runner there, no good. Secured down low by Villalobos. Herrera will jog it up. Under 3:30 to go. Herrera near the volleyball line, swings it over to Villalobos. She hit a 3 from there earlier. She drives. Entry pass. Valdez. Shot no good. Nice board down low from Cadranza. Entry pass. Conley fights for it and a tie-up called. Ball favors Laredo Alexander. Back in the game comes Emma Flores. In for Conley. Get it in, they'll work the ball around the perimeter. Herrera fires it in the corner. Villalobos has Beretta to her right. Villalobos looking, gets it into the post. Carranza, Alexia Beretta, that shot's blocked, and a foul is called. Foul's gonna go against Gordon for a hack. So 3 shots coming up for Alexia Barrera. Conley's going to get ready to come back into the game. First one for the Barrera, the first of 3, 5-team fouls on both sides. Barrera's first is short. Still 2 shots, fouled on a 3-pointer. One of the toughest fouls you'll probably ever get in the game besides a block or charge. Knowing that from experience, Barrera rattles in a second free throw. The second free throw makes it 25-22. Gordon comes out. Here comes the sophomore Conley. 3 to go here in this half. Winner will play Harlingen or Vela. Free throw is in. Barrera's got 5 as well as Herrera. They've spread it out pretty well. Entry pass, nice feed to Villa. She's fouled on the arm. Alexander fans not liking that one, but 2 shots coming up for the post Vivian Villa. 2 in the game for her. This is how it looks on paper. 11 points for Mangum. Got the first 6, or the first 8 as a matter of fact. As Villa's first free throw misses, Gallegos with 5 and Gordon with 4 off the bench. Villa with 2. It's just a little bit more spread out on the other side with Laredo Alexander. 1 for Valdez, 5 for Herrera and Barrera, 8 for Villalobos, and 2 for Carranza. Second free throw is good for Harlan and for Villa. 3rd point of the game for her. Under 3 minutes to go in the first, a 1-possession game. Alexander leads. This is Barrera, gets it over to Alvarado. Swung all the way over to Barrera, who was just at the line for 3 shots. Swings it back to the point, Herrera. She penetrates around the top of that 3-2 zone. 3 on the way, no good. A chance here for Harlan to make it a 1-point game or tie it up with a 3. Villa, extra pass to Conley. She penetrates. Nice feed to Villa, and she puts it in. If there's anything that both teams have been good here in this first half, it's been passing the ball. Alvarado dribbling around, gets it up top to Herrera. Looks like Coach Mendelin was on the court and he was having a conversation with the official. Foul on the pass. Let's see what they call this. It's going to be a foul in Harlan, so it's no free throws. 1-point game. 16 fouls on both sides. The next foul on each team will send both to the line the rest of the way. For the half, Herrera skies a pass, stolen by Conley. Here come the Lady Hawks, 3-on-2. Conley takes it herself and is fouled. And the Lady Hawk fans in support. 2 shots coming up for the sophomore Layla Conley. First free throw for her, ties it up. Conley's first basket of the game as well. Flores gets a high 5 from Gallegos as she goes back. Conley's second free throw, high arcing it in. Harlan with their first lead of the game since the first basket of the game. Under 2 to go. Defense chance coming from the stands. Alvarado gets a screen, dribbling around, and an offensive foul is called. Well, did you just feel that momentum shift? Suddenly a lot of stuff is going Harlan's way, and now a chance for them to extend the lead. Flores will get it into Conley. Both free throws made for her last trip. Flores back to Conley, looks to Gallegos. She starter steps and travels. Made the layup, but traveled first. High intense game here in the first round by District 6A matchup. Laredo Alexander and Harlan out of 29 and 30 6A. Approaching a minute to go. Barrera into the post. Valdez fighting for it and stolen by Gallegos. Here comes Harlan. Kick out to Conley. One hands a pass over into the corner to Mangum. That one swatted away. Wow, nasty there. A coach's warning has officially been booked to Yvonne Mendelin, the head coach of Laredo Alexander. Official talking it over as well with Terry Barton. Both coaches being very vocal as usual. All coaches are when it comes to playoffs. Just the intensity getting into both. Harlan will get it underneath. Conley to trigger the inbounds play. Looking down low, fires to Villa. Villa, open look, and it's fouled. Count the basket. Or what are they going to call here? So they are going to count the basket, but there's a technical foul on the sideline for the Lady Bulldogs. So Villa will get the free throw. Basket's good, so it's 29-23. Villa, a chance for one more here. We'll get alone free throws and then two more. Actually, they'll shoot the two here. As this will be the technical free throws. So this one will be Villa's free throw. Officials talking it over. It looks like Villa should get another free throw because it was a and one foul two before the technical. Instead, they'll roll the technical and give Harlan the ball. Now officials talking with Coach Barton. But so they're saying since the basket counted, they won't give that extra free throw. Just like I said, the intensity is wrapping up. Harlan to get it in. They get it all the way to the corner right away. Three on the way, no good. Couldn't fall for Emma Flores. Now the lead is 31-26. Fix that correction from the scoreboard. It was a basket and then the two free throws. But largest lead of the game for Harlan since the first basket of the game. 40 seconds to go. Barrera dribbling around, finds at the top. Back to Barrera. She dials a three from the corner and it's in. Big time three from Herrera. She's got 8 here in the first half. Harlan will walk it up. 24 seconds to go here in the first half. Into the corner, Gallegos. Stutter stepped and dribbled again and traveled again. So now Harlan will get the last shot. Check that, Laredo Alexander will get the last shot. Here comes Herrera with 10 seconds to go. Down 2, a big basket here. Could tie it up or take the lead. Floated, high arcing pass. 5 seconds to go. Another high arcing pass near midcourt. Herrera has to shoot. She fires, and that's long. Had to dial up something and just lost track of time. Halftime, Harlan leads 31-29 at the end of the first 16. Back after this for halftime and first half highlights.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
It down.
Halftime here at Corpus Christi King High School. Harlan, the Lady Hawks, lead 31-29 at the half, and thanks to a technical foul and an and one with actually a minute to go in the first half. So they got the 2 free throws and the bucket, got the the ball at half court, and they had the lead by 2. But a three-pointer by Kayla Herrera with 8 here in the first half. She hit a big 3 from the corner to make it a one-possession game. They had a chance to either tie or take the lead at the half, but they couldn't figure out the time situation and missed the shot as they forced it up. Harlan fans and Laredo Alexander fans packing half of the gym. We're on a socially distant Corpus Christi King gym, but we're doing well. And let's see what they have the score at. They're correcting the score, 29-29. That's what I had initially. We'll double check that as well. But scoreboard now says 29-29. That's what I had initially too on here, and then they added 2 more. So we'll correct that as well. Until then, we'll give you the first half highlights and a really good one in District 29 and 30 6A, battling it out here in the 6A by-district playoffs. Here are the first half highlights. Into the corner, here's a drive from Gallegos. Left-hand floater off the front of the rim and in. Knotted up at 2. 15 to go in the opening period. Winner plays the winner of Harlingen and Edinburgh Vela. Lined up 3, rattles in. 3-pointers good for Villalobos. Secured by Cadranza. And here comes Laredo Alexander with the lead. They swing it all the way to Barrera near the Harlan bench. Entry pass into the post. Kick out. Barrera, corner 3. Up and in. 3s, please, for Alexander. Barrera's first basket and a 4-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Jarrett tries to drive. Takes a step in. Oh, what a finish there. Scored by Jada Mangum. Into the corner goes Ariel Gordon. Brings it out. Reverses it to Flores. Near the logo. Tipped away. Stolen. Here come the Lady Bulldogs, a 3-on-1. Herrera with the layup. Herrera dribbling, floats a pass inside, and there it is. Samantha Cadranza on the board. And here's Imani Jarrett, swung to the corner from Gallegos, over to Conley. Vivian Villa also the game. Mangum drives, takes a power dribble, gets it off the backboard and in. Herrera dribbling around, a 2-3 zone being played by the Lady Hawks. Entry pass to Dela Cruz on the elbow. Here's Herrera, takes a dribble inside, penetrates, layup or shot no good. Offensive board put back up and in by Villalobos. Villalobos with 5 in the game. Pass in the middle in this half-court pressure. Villa rattles it in. First basket for Villa. First basket for Villa. And back and forth we go to start this second quarter. This is Herrera, guarded by Jarrett. Herrera. Wow, what a shot in the double clutch. Herrera. That's her first basket of the game. Here we go, under 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Corner try for Gallegos is good. And what a way to respond for Harlan out of the Alexander timeout. Puts the lead down to 1 for the Lady Bulldogs. 6:30 to go. Deep 3 on the way. Whoa! Villalobos with the range. In the game, under 6 minutes to go here in this first half. Again, folks, thank you for tuning in tonight to this 6A by-district round between Laredo Alexander and Harlan. Gordon out. Mangum. 3 is good from Mangum. She's got 11 here in the first half. Gordon out. Mangum. 3 is good from Mangum. She's got 11 here in the first half. And a big 3 to answer there. One-handed pass. Whoa, good vision from Herrera to Dela Cruz. 5 to go in the first half. Trying to get it in. Conley finds a cutting Gordon. Gordon puts it in. Soft touch there. 14 fouls on both sides. No one in danger of getting into the penalty early. Here's a Conley try from 3, no good. Offensive board, Gordon put it back up and in. Zone, 3 on the way, no good. A chance here for Harlan to make it a 1-point game or tie it up with a 3. Villa, extra pass to Conley. She penetrates. Nice feed to Villa, and she puts it in. Valdez fighting for it and stolen by Gallegos. Here comes Harlan. Kick out to Conley. One hands a pass over into the corner to Mangum. That one swatted away. Wow, nasty there. Harlan since the first basket of the game. 40 seconds to go. Barrera dribbling around, finds at the top. Back to Barrera. She dials a three from the corner and it's in. Back here as they corrected the scoreboard, they're playing Salina as well. Well, we're in Corpus Christi. Why not play Salina? They corrected the score. It's 29-29. They did count the basket and then the 2 free throws. And then they probably added another basket or something there in the confusion. So it is 29-29. I have that on my paper too. Scoreboard on the score table is correct as well. All knotted up at 29. Man, we got a good second half coming your way. Take a look at the quick sponsors that help keep us afloat, folks. Give a chance to give them a follow. And if you're in the Corpus Christi area as well, look for Corpus Christi. Look for the Corpus Christi Real Sports Live crew. Give them a sponsor as well. Help sponsor them as well. And now they just put 31. So we'll continue to see what the score issue is there. That could be a big factor going down the finish. So again, we'll double check on that. We got 4:50 to go in the half, or in the halftime break. We'll take a quick break here. Come back as we wrap up the halftime show on Real Sports Live.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
Wrapping up the halftime show here on Real Sports Live with 2 minutes to go. Both teams getting on the court to take some warm-up shots with minutes to go till we begin the second half. And they do correct the scoreboard and say it's 31-29, Harlan up. So that one all verified now. The leading scorer on both sides, Herrera and Villalobos with 8 apiece on my book at least. Jada Mangum with 11 to pace Harlan right now. She had the first 6 or the first 8. And now everything's starting to come together with Vivian Villa making an and one and drilling technical free throws, critical at the end of that half. So we'll wrap this up. A minute to go, second half coming your way. Someone's advancing to the second rounds of the playoffs here in the 6A Bi-District Playoff here at Corpus Christi High School. We'll be right back after this.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
There's the crowd noise coming into effect, folks. A pretty good crowd on hand in a socially distant Corpus Christi King High School gym. The Mustangs playing here during the regular season. The boys will start their playoffs on Tuesday. We've already gotten a few games scheduled and ready to go. So look out for that list coming up on Monday or this weekend when we get those games scheduled and funded. And we will need some help funding these games, and we will ask for sponsors to help us along the way as well. Third quarter underway. Harlan starts it off, going from left to right this time. Entry pass at the free throw line. Gallegos squares up a three. That one no good. Offensive board, though, by Mangum. Swings it out to Gallegos on a double bounce. Mangum drives baseline. Underhands a pass to Villa. That's stolen away by Valdez. Same lineups, Imani, Jarrett, Mangum, Gallegos, Conley, and Villa for Harlan. Herrera, Alexia Barrera. Valdez fighting down low as Conley gets the board. Villalobos and Garanza, the five out there for Laredo Alexander. Here's Mangum, takes a dribble and swings it out to Conley, who's got two in the game. Conley dribbles around, fires it over. Entry pass, bounces it to Conley, swings it, extra pass to Gallegos, try to go do a double team, swings it to Villa, looks into the corner, gets it out to Jared, bounce pass. Mangum for three, and a 3-second call on Villa. That's what starts to happen once you get the ball rotating a lot like that. You got to keep moving your feet as well. You can't camp out in that paint. Minute gone here in the third. Winner plays Harlingen or Edinburgh Villa in the next round. And Laredo schools are really known with this Harlingen team. And same thing with the Edinburgh. So that could be a matchup. That could be an interesting second round war. Here's a good look for Villalobos. Off the back iron miss. Offensive board by Valdez. Fighting down low with Conley. And a holding. They're going to call it on the floor before the shot. Call the foul on Conley. Villalobos will inbound it down low. Inbounds it up top to Herrera. Fires it inside. Shot there, good for Valdez. Nice pass again from Herrera. She's setting up her teammates well. Tied up at 31 now. Gallegos works it from Conley all the way back over to Jarrett. Conley jumps it over to Mangum. Conley, hierarchy pass, poked and blocked by Gadranza. Herrera able to stay in bounds. Herrera, floater there, no good, but a foul called. 6:14 to go, 2 shots coming up for Herrera. First one for Herrera is no good. She's got 8 in the game. Free throws have been iffy so far on both sides even. Two team fouls on Harlan. Second free throw, no good. 0 for 2 on the trip. Here comes Gallegos leading Harlan up. Drive inside, steps through a double team. Left-hander rattles in. How did that one go down? Harlan regains the lead on a sweet layup there from Gallegos. 7 in the game for her. Under 6 minutes to go. Here's Barrera. Has a 3 in the game. Arcing pass inside. Couldn't cut to the hands of Valdez. Here comes Gallegos. Penetrates, steps through. And what do they call here? My voice cracked. They're going to call a foul down low on Laredo Alexander. Be a foul on Alvarado for a reach. So it'll be 2 shots. Gallegos had a pretty finish last time. Now she'll shoot 2. First free throw is in for her. 8 in the game for Gallegos. Can't make the second, 1 of 2 on the trip. Villalobos brings it up. She's got 8 also. Nice nifty ball handling. Shot there, nice banker off the backboard. Falls in for Carranza. Conley brings it up, only up 1 now. Conley. Mangum for 3 to answer, no good. Carranza chases it down, falls and travels. Gallegos will inbound it underneath. Get it over to Conley. She's been quiet. This is the team's leading scorer. One-handed a dart to Jarrett into the corner and traveled before she got the pass off. Laredo Alexander brings it back up. Here's a Villalobos deep 3, no good. Carranza fighting for it with Conley and gets to the offensive board and is pushed down low. Foul will go against Conley. That's her second foul. Both teams racking up fouls. That's 1 on Alexander and now 3 on Harlan. Herrera head fakes and drives inside, but before the shot it is fouled. They're going to call a hand check on Jarrett. Jarrett's 3rd foul of the game. She'll have to come out. That'll bring in Ariel Gordon, who's been great off the bench for the Lady Hawks. Alexander inbounded underneath, gets it up top to Herrera. Herrera drives. Clutches it again, no good. Ball still loose, but Barrera goes up for it and Gallegos controls it. Gallegos trying to get around Barrera and is fouled. They're going to call Barrera for a block. 2 team fouls now on the Lady Bulldogs. 4:50 to go. Conley skies it over to Gallegos. Gallegos back to Conley at the top near the King logo. Gets it back to Gallegos. Looking down low. Left hands a pass up to Conley. Steps through. Is fouled. Can't get it a count. We're going to call it on the floor. So it stays down low. Harlan, 4 fouls on them. 3 now on Laredo Alexander. Conley looking. Nearly a 4-5 second call. Mangum drives inside. The runner for Mangum, no good. Poked it from behind, got her own rebound. Conley back to Mangum. She dials a 3, and that's in. Big 3 for Mangum. 14 in the game for Jada Mangum. And a 4-point lead for Harlan. Villalobos gets it over to Barrera, back to Villalobos. Skies one down low to Barrera. She goes up and draws the foul. Alvarado will get ready to check back in for Lady Bulldogs. 2 shots coming up for Herrera. who's got 8 in the game. Carolina Herrera's also had some really good vision throughout the game, getting some nice passes in underneath. Her first free throw, no good. Gallegos will come out, as well as Villa, getting the rest for the starters. Emma Flores in the game, as well as Janae Henry. Ariel Gordon already in there, but she's also getting some playing time. Quality bench time for her. She's got 4 points, but they've been big. No shot called. They're going to redo the shot. I think they said there was moisture. So they will redo the shot, the free throw. Here's Herrera's second. No good again. Conley gets the rebound, and here come the Lady Hawks. She'll fly one over. Emma Flores in the corner. 3 on the way from Gordon. Off the front of the rim, missed. Rebounded down low by Cadranza. Here comes Villalobos. Has fired a few threes. Villalobos stops, pops. Off the backboard, miss. Mangum was there, and she pushes it out of bounds. Gets it in. Reverse it up top to Herrera. Down comes a down screen for Villalobos. Trying to post up is Valdez. A foul will be called on the opposite side of the court. Calling a lot of fouls here, calling it tight. Coach Borton not happy with that one. It'll be Laredo Alexander ball underneath, underhanded pass to Valdez, up top to Herrera. That's the 6th team foul on Harlan. Back over to Villalobos in the corner. Back into the corner, Villalobos. She drives, kick out, poked away, and almost stolen. Herrera drives into the corner, extra pass. Alvarado a 3, no good. Followed her shot, but went the wrong way. Somehow keeps it in, but steps out before saving it. Ball goes to Harlan. They'll bring in a sub. Gallegos will be checking back into the game for Gordon. Gordon has 3 fouls in the game as well, so that's 2 players with 3 fouls on Harlan. The other one is Amani Jarrett, who's also got 3, hasn't scored in the game. Coming back in for Laredo Alexander is Genesis De La Cruz. Conley will bring it up. Gets it to Magdrum. She drives. Mangum gets it in. Tough finish. 6-point lead, the largest lead of the game for the Lady Hawks. Bleachers begin to shake. Here's Herrera. She drives, puts it off the backboard, can't finish. Rebounded by Cadranza, and she'll go to the line. Or actually, they call it travel instead. Lady Bulldog fans couldn't believe it. And a timeout called by Harlan. 6-point lead for the Lady Hawks. 2:49 to go, and they're the fans. They're fired up. Back after this.
See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Back here on Real Sports Live, 2:49 to go here in the third. Harlan with their largest lead of the game, up 6. 16 fouls on them, however. Imani Jarrett has 3 fouls in the game, as well as Janae check that Ariel Gordon, who's been great off the bench for Harlan. Mangum will inbound it to get it going after the timeout. Conley 2 in the game for her. This is Emma Flores in the game as well. At the post, Janae Henry swung over to Gallegos, who's hit a couple good threes for Harlan. One hands it back to Gallegos. She fires off the back iron. Wow, got it to fall. The soft touch. 9-point lead. And Gallegos firing all cylinders. She's got 11. De La Cruz steps through. Missed shot there. Rebounded by Henry. Momentum has shifted. Here comes Flores. Goes in the lane. Kick out. Mangum drives. Kick out Gallegos. But they're going to call a foul first. They call an offensive foul. Brings back in the game Villa for Harlan. In for Mangum, who's had a really good game. She's got 14. A quiet, unnoticed 14. And honestly, she had the first 8 to start the game. There's Villalobos, a good streaky shooter, also trying to compete against Gallegos. One-handed pass inside. Ball is loose and stolen by Flores. Here comes the Lady Hawks. Extra pass Gallegos back to Flores. She takes the dribble, swings it to Villa. Free throw line pull, no good. Rebounded by Alvarado. Gets it up, and here comes Herrera. Open lane in front of her. No one bothering her from behind. Swings it over to Villalobos. Picked up by Gallegos, swung over a high pass. Here's an open look for Herrera. No good. Nice box out down low by Carranza, and she gets the rebound. Gets to Villalobos. Over to Herrera. Inside De La Cruz with the miss. Villa. Kick out. Conley, a good look there. No good. Too strong. Rebounded by Alvarado. Minute to go in the third. And a timeout called by Laredo Alexander. They'll draw something up. Harlan leads by 9. Timeout called. Back after this.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Back here after the 30-second timeout called by the Lady Bulldogs, who trail by 9. They'll draw something up here out of the timeout. 17 fouls on the Harlan, so that puts Laredo Alexander at the line the rest of the game, which is good for them because they haven't been making a lot of free throws, so more trips to the line equals more chances to cut this lead. And Villalobos swings it up. Alvarado over to Herrera. Into the corner, Villalobos drives baseline. Puller, tough angle there and misses. Gallegos comes up with the board. In traffic, a lot of white jerseys around her. It's poked from behind and stolen by Alvarado. She takes her time, 34 seconds to go. Herrera, the defense chance come. Alvarado up top. They'll work it around. Here's Herrera trying to go down low. She drives baseline, one hand. It's a beautiful pass over to Villalobos for 3. Big time 3 there to make it a 6-point lead. 11 in the game for Villalobos. 7 seconds. Conley needs to do something. She gets it into Flores. Fakes it. 1 second. One hands it. Villa got it off in time. No good. And into the fourth we go. The final 8 after this. Harlan 42. Alexander 36. The final 8 coming up after this on Real Sports Live.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws. Back here for the start of the final period here in the 6A bi-district round between Laredo Alexander and San Antonio Harlan. A good one, back and forth affair between both teams. Alexander had the lead at the end of the first. Harlan had the lead at the half by 2, or technically tie, because they were discussing what basket it was made. Jump stop in the lane's good from Villalobos to start it off. 4-point lead. Harlan had the lead and the largest lead up by 8 or by 9. Here's Gallegos, tries to extend the lead and does. Big 3 there from Gallegos. And what an answer. 14 for her and Mangum. Herrera hands it off to Alvarado, swings it back to Villalobos, gives her the left-hand drive, entry pass, Valdez short 2, no good. Conley skies in for the board, but pushed it off her knees and it went out of bounds. Villalobos will inbound it for Lady Bulldogs. They'll get it up top to Herrera. Look at him. Here's a Villalobos 3 to answer. Wow! Bang! Back and forth we go. Buckle up. Villalobos with 16. Under 7 to go. Mangum drive. Steps through. No foul called. Villalobos gets the board. Hands it off to Herrera. Gets it over to Villalobos. She's been feeling it. That one off. Gallegos swings over to Villa and up to Conley. Here comes Harlan. Gets into the corner to Mangum. She drives baseline and it's fouled from behind. Two shots coming up for Mangum, who's been quiet. She's had 14 in the game. First free throw for her fall, no good. Her and Gallegos at 14 right now. Second free throw coming up. That one is good. Back up to a 5-point lead. Mangum becomes the leading scorer with 15 for Harlan. About to enter crunch time in this bi-district playoff game. Hits it up top to the volleyball line. Nice passing from Laredo Alexander. Here's Herrera. She has the space to shoot. Drives inside, draws contact, and is fouled. She'll get 2 at the line. Two shots coming up for Herrera. 8 in the game and a bundle of assists, if you can imagine, with her vision. First free throw off the mark. That's where she's been struggling at tonight, and it's been costly. But man, can she get this team going? She's the leader of this team, looking to get Alexander back in it. 6:11 to go in this one. Gets the second one, there you go. She's up to 9 tonight. Winner of this play is the winner of Harlingen and Edinburgh Vella in area round. Conley will slow things down, gets it over to Gallegos, back to Conley, under 6 minutes to go. Still slowing things down. We're gonna play keep away. Villa's underneath for the moment. She'll swing it over to Gallegos, gets it in the post to Villa. Back over to Henry and puts it in. Good passing there from Harlan. Lead back up to 6. Here's Herrera into the corner, back to Alvarado, back to Herrera. Fakes one way, dribbles around, nothing doing, under 5:30 to go here in the game. In the corner, Alvarado, over to Herrera. Drives in the paint, puts up a floater, double clutches it, missed. Offensive board though, and before she can put it up, a foul is called. And that's the 1-and-1 coming up now, the 9th team foul on Harlan. 3rd team foul on Janae Henry. Jarrett will come out, leaves in Gallegos, and Ariel Gordon also with 3 fouls will come into the game. Free throw, off the front of the rim, missed. No good for Samantha Cadranza. They'll apply half-court pressure, skied it over to Gallegos, fakes it, drives, kicks it out. Long pass to Conley, high arcing pass back in the corner to Gordon. She dribbles it out, shoots a pass over, Conley fakes. Entry pass, free throw line, left elbow, rattled around, no good from Villa. Ends up in the hands of Valdez. Herrera nearly lost it. And a timeout called right away by Coach Medellin. 4:50 to go in this one, and a 30-second time called by the Lady Bulldogs. We'll be right back after this.
See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
Back here after the timeout called by the Lady Bulldogs. They'll get it at half court to start. Final 4:50 to go here in the 6A bi-district playoff round between the Lady Hawks and the Lady Bulldogs. Herrera inbounds it in, gets it back over to Villalobos, swings it back to Herrera, nearly stolen, keeps it to herself, drives inside before she puts up the shot, is called for a travel. No basket, man, that's tough. Here comes Harlan to answer. They have the 6-point lead. Into the corner, swung up top from Henry to Gordon to Conley. Conley over to Gallegos. Back to Conley. Conley one-hands it over into the corner to Gordon. Drives. A runner with the right hand. No good. Got her own rebound. Put it back up. No good. This time rebounded by Henry. Ball on the floor. Underhanded to Conley at the line. Off the back iron. Another offensive board. And Conley will slow it down. Offensive boards could play a factor down the stretch. One, no looks a pass. Free throw line, Jay for Henry falls. Henry's first basket of the game is a big one. Here's Herrera, swung it over to Villalobos. Need to get her going. Gets it, Alvarado come around. Herrera dribbling around. Nice pass inside. Valdez fades away and answers. And wow, what a pass there from Herrera. Into the corner. This is Gordon, swings it back up to Conley. Over to Gallegos, who's hit a few big threes in this game. Over to Gordon and to Villa. They have 3 bigs in there if you're counting Gordon as a big, and she's been playing down low. Over to Villa. Villa goes behind the back, loses it, ends up in the hands of Gordon. Here's a Gallegos 3, that one no good. Conley gets the rebound. And back-to-back possessions with second chances for Harlan. Entry pass out to Gordon for a deep 2. That one's in. What a run here from Harlan. Gordon's got 6 off the bench. Pass and answer there, man. The Lady Bulldogs continue to fight. Carranza puts that in and keeps the lead within 6. Into the middle to Henry, out to Gordon. Gordon drives, 6 off the bench for her, nearly stolen. Here's Conley, picked up by Alvarado, over to Villa. Nice bounce pass and thrown away. And they're gonna say it was tipped, so a timeout called by Harlan. They'll talk it over, 2:10 to go. We got a full timeout called by Harlan. They'll draw something up. Every punch that Harlan's been throwing, Laredo Alexander's been answering, but they're still down 6. Timeout called back after this.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Back here after the timeout called by Harlan. They'll start drawing it up, but Laredo Alexander's been able to fight back with a punch every time that Harlan's answered and thrown a punch first, but man, Harlan still has the 6-point lead, and thanks to that third quarter surge that they've propelled themselves into this lead to. 2:10 to go, 19 fouls on Harlan, 4 on Laredo United. We'll check that Laredo Alexander, and a foul will go against Alexander off the inbounds. The 15 fouls, it will stay underneath. Conley will throw it in. Around comes Gallegos, down comes Gordon. They'll sky it up to Gallegos, nearly stolen. Gallegos into the corner to Conley. She'll bring it out to back to Gallegos. That one partially blocked, and there goes the possession arrow. We're going to talk it over real quick. And the conversation is over. They fixed the arrow. It's still facing Harlan's way, so they'll get the jump next. So if you're Laredo Alexander, you still got to get that tie up twice even. 2:04 to go. Villa bumped, and she traveled first. Subs will come in. Jarrett comes back into the game. She has 3 fouls, same as Alexia Padrera. She has 5 and has a 3 of her own. Under 2 minutes to go. You're in the 6A by-district round. Over to Villalobos. Laredo Alexander down 6. Here's a chance for Villalobos. Cuts it down to 3. A big 3 from Villalobos. She's up to 18 or 19 in the game. Full court pressure now from Laredo Alexander. Mangum dribbles around, gives it over to Conley. 1:37 to go. Conley over to Villa, into the corner to Mangum. She drives, one-hands a pass, poked away, stolen. Here come the Lady Bulldogs. One possession game. Herrera swings it up top to Villalobos. Barrera, chance to tie, no good. Rebounded by Jarrett, gets it over to Gordon, and a timeout called by Harlan. Gallegos will come back in. 3-point game with $1:17 to go. Timeout called. Back here after the timeout, still teams talking it over, but man, what a series of events here. Harlan was up 6, then up 9, then up 6, then up 9, then up 6 again. And Laredo Alexander has answered every punch that's been thrown at them by the Lady Hawks. Fans are getting into it here. It'll be Harlan's ball right at half court. Villa will get it in as Conley, Gordon, Gallegos, and Mangum. Get it into the backcourt to Conley. Into Villa, who drives, has a lane, takes the lane, poked away, kept it alive, swings out to Gallegos and up top to Conley. Pressure's coming from Laredo Alexander. They double team Conley, get it to the middle, nearly stolen. Gallegos drives, high floating pass to Villa, over to Conley. Under a minute to go. Over to Gallegos, they're playing keep away, bounce pass to the corner to Gordon. Dribbling around, unhands it over to Conley. Back to Mangum, poked away, contact there. And Mangum is fouled. That would be the 6th team foul. Referees are going to talk it over. Let's see what they call here. That was a hard foul. So now the next foul will put Harlan at the line. 6 and 9. Team fouls. Harlan with 9, 6 for Laredo Alexander. Back to Villa from Conley. All the way over to Gordon. Risky pass. Another one high. Thrown to Conley. Stolen away. Here's Alvarado. Puts it up and in. 1 point game and a timeout called. What a play there and timeout. Lady Bulldogs down 1 now, and Alvarado, her first basket of the game, is a big one. Timeout called. Back after this.
Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey!
See you later, touchdown. Here we go, after the timeout call, and a big steal from Alvarado. Her first basket of the game is a 1-point lead for Harlan, who are up by as much as 9. Back and forth between 6 and 9-point lead. Now it's a 1-point game. Next foul puts them at the line as Conley is drilled to the floor. Conley took a hard fall on the push. 17 fouls on Alexander. So 1-1 brings Jared into the game. In for Gallegos, who's been big. 14 for her on the night. Officials talking it over. Mangum is in there in the game now. As Conley will shoot 2. Or shoot a 1-1 actually. Here it is, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by De La Cruz. And a timeout called immediately. 19 seconds to go. We'll keep it here. Be a full timeout, and I think they're out of timeouts. That'll be the final timeout taken. So this will be for the win, looks like. Well, let's recap this game real quick. Harlan and Alexander exchanged blows at the very beginning. It looked like Laredo Alexander had the lead early, and they did. We're up by as much as 5-6 and just fell back and forth. Harlan got their run they needed. at the end of the half with a minute to go. A technical foul was called with the basket made by Vivian Villa. So they got the basket and 2 points in a span of a minute, making it a 2-point game at the half and putting Harlan up. That propelled them to go up by as much as 9. And here in the fourth, it's been back and forth, and then a big steal by Alvarado makes it a 1-point game. So Alexander is out of timeouts. There's one left for Harlan, but I'm not sure if they'll need it. Alvarado will trigger the inbound. 18 seconds to go here in the 6A bi-district playoff round. Looking to get it in. Around comes Villalobos. Gets it into Villalobos. She'll look. Brings it out to Herrera. 15 seconds. Herrera to Villalobos. Drives baseline. Gets it back over to Herrera at the top of the key. Herrera will fire. No good. Fouled and rebounded by Vivian Villa. So Villa will go to the line with 4.27 seconds to go. Got to start looking at who our player of the game is. A mixture between Gallegos and Mangum and Villa as well. And on the Alexander side, Herrera and Villalobos leading candidates so far. A 1-and-1 coming up for Villa. Villa makes the first one. So 4 seconds left. No timeouts for Laredo Alexander, but plenty of time to get up court and establish a good shot. Great. Villa got it. 3-point lead. They need a 3. They roll it in. Plenty of time. They get it to Villalobos. She'll fire at half court. That one no good. Harlan moves on to the second round. The Lady Hawks. What a game from them. And they steal it here in Corpus Christi. And with that, we'll give you our player of the game on Harlan. We'll give it to Hannah Gallegos. 14 points and big 3 after big 3 in that third quarter as the Harlan Lady Hawks move on to the second round of the playoffs. They celebrate, and they're gonna play the winner of Harlingen and Edinburgh Vela coming Tuesday. We'll get all that playoff information established and bring you that on Real Sports Live. So once again, the Harlan Lady Hawks win this one 54-51 after a late run from Alexander, but Harlan able to stave it off, and they're moving on to round 2. That's going to do it from our broadcast tonight from Corpus Christi King High School. Hannah Gallegos, our player of the game, and the Harlan Lady Hawks move on to round 2. For all of us here at Real Sports Live, this is Billy Watson saying good night.